I'd Swallow That is sponsored by the LGBTQ plus community's favorite spirit brand, Bacardi. Bacardi is the world's most loved rum brand and special sponsor of our nonprofit 501c3 efforts to educate, inform, and empower the LGBTQ plus community. Bacardi is as diverse as our LGBTQ plus community. Our neighbors here in South Florida, Bacardi, have been built on an enduring legacy. Nurtured by 7 generations of the Bacardi family, they are the world's largest privately held spirits company. Bacardi is also a legacy name in their support of the LGBTQ plus community with sponsorships, pride embracements, and deep and passionate support of our LGBTQ plus charities and causes. Bacardi began in Santiago de Cuba on February 4th, 1862. It was from that Bacardi revolutionized, the spirits world, enabling the creation of an entire cocktail category that created an entire culture of celebration. Exactly what the LGBTQ plus community is all about. Today, the world's largest rum distillery is in Puerto Rico, and that's why tonight, It's Happening Out plays I'd Swallow That with our favorite rum drink. Bacardi and Coke, I think, is the first one. Let's do this. First, during his shows on the Long Live Montero tour, young American rapper and singer Lil Nas X, we all know him and love him, said to his fans, quote, "Stop doing poppers, because y'all asshole don't need to be open while I sing my depression album cuts. If y'all want to do weed, Molly, shrooms, paint, gasoline, etc., knock yourselves the F out," end quote. Question one.
That's the best Nas X impression ever.
I thought he was here.
I'm gonna do a shot. I'm gonna do a shot just for that.
Did you feel like he was here? All right.
Here. Spiritual.
Question numero uno. With Bacardi Gold as our shot, I'd Swallow That. I'm good with Lil Nas X asking fans to stop doing poppers at his shows.
Yeah.
Have you smelled poppers? They are not for the weak of heart.
No.
They've got a new one. I mean, wait, not that I know. Not that I know anything about that.
One brand.
Sorry.
The new scent of the season.
They've got a new scent.
Pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin spice poppers.
Salted caramel.
No, Double Scorpio has a pumpkin spice one every year for the season. So
Who the
Scorpio.
fuck is doing poppers at a Lil Nas X concert? Like the last time I did it, I just wanted to go to sleep for forever. It doesn't make any sense. And by the way, it does like dilate your hole, does it not?
Yes, it
There's a lot of
does.
missing seats at the end of that concert.
So and that's the point, though. He doesn't mind you getting high on the sauce, but what he doesn't want is your hole wide open. While he's on the stage, like that, he doesn't want you to blame him for his
You'll
hole
be
being wide
competing
open.
with the sound of air escaping.
Oh my God.
But is that like how they sell the poppers to our community? It's going to make butt sex easier? Like what?
But see, here's the problem though, and this is something that I don't know how many straight friends you all have. That's becoming a thing
2.
around.
We only have 2.
Well, that's becoming a thing around the straight community. Like younger straight people, it's a thing now.
Explain to me, Auntie Maine,
For
please.
some reason, they think it's cool and hip to do poppers, and they like it. So younger people are starting to do them for completely different reasons.
I'm going to have to ask my straight friends because
Yeah.
I've never heard that before.
Seriously? But
Yes,
can't we have
absolutely.
anything to ourselves? Can the
ourselves.
straight people got to take everything from us? I
Everything.
mean,
Also realize too that it's an inhalant. So they, on the dance floor and the sugar parties and all those things, they do that inhalant, and it's you can buy it over the counter. So it's safe, quote unquote,
Safe.
and quote unquote. And so they may not be using it for what could be used for, because it gives me a headache like the
A lot of
I
people
think it's
it
the
does.
worst
well,
thing
think
ever.
about the history
But-
of it.
but-
It's from the disco era.
That's right.
That's
They
the
want to
point.
relax, and they want to be able to party without
and
being.
it's cheap. And that's
And it's
another
cheap.
thing,
Well,
because drugs have gone up a lot. Inflation is a real thing, people.
You're like, not the brand I get. This
Brand I got.
Real last thing.
It really is. Cal, didn't you go to Lil Nas X? You went
I
to the concert
did,
when he was here in South Florida.
yeah,
Why
I
were you
went
doing
to-
poppers
I
there?
We told you to
Which
stop
ones
that.
were it?
He was talking to me. But yeah, I went to his concert in Miami, and it was just funny because he had the hottest dancers I've seen at any other concert before. So I think that he was just trying to arouse the audience and, just play into the whole fantasy of just him and his dancers and being in the moment. It was actually the most eclectic group of audience I've seen at a concert. You had the gays, you had the straights, you had everyone there to support him. So it was a lot of fun.
were
And the
you
mosh
aroused?
pit.
Was I
He still has
aroused?
the chair
still-
inside him.
He's still sitting on one of the stool legs.
He's still there.
I did not do
For a
poppers
reason.
that night.
No.
Not
That
that
night.
night.
That
Not that night.
That night, a different
That's what
night.
I said.
That morning.
But think about that comment. I feel 90% of it probably was a joke because, that's what he does. He does publicity stunts. He does social media. He knows how to get people talking about him.
Yeah.
10% probably is true because this is, as he said, a depression kind of like album that he's got going where he's literally talking in one of his songs, what is it called? Sun Goes Down, where he's talking about literally suicide. And you know, I don't want to do poppers to a song about suicide personally, but some people might.
But don't you think him saying don't do poppers at my concert is just gonna
Makes you want to do it
You're
more.
going to do that reverse
Yeah, like you see that one person,
bullshit, really?
you see that one person in the audience, poppers, $50, $50, right?
I mean,
I
they were
know someone who
definitely.
used to charge $2 a hit at EDM concerts.
What?
Seriously. I'm not joking.
I am in
like
the
a
wrong
10-second
business.
thing. You
I-
only-
I'm in the
That's
wrong
why I always
business.
like every time I
Right?
every time I did it.
Every time you did it.
Bring it in.
Every time
Oh,
I
by
did
the
it.
way, you left
Yeah,
it in my
bring it back.
car.
Bring it back.
Past
Back.
tense.
Right.
I was always like wanting to. Honestly, I just wanted to lay down. There was no way that I wanted to be at a concert like every
It's
10
supposed
seconds.
to
trying
relax you.
But I thought it was supposed to make you
Yeah.
tired too.
But to
like-
me,
Not tired so much as relaxed.
it's relaxed.
chill.
It's relaxed. But
Yeah.
to me, the moment that you walk into a space that has that smell, it's like it's not a relaxing smell. It's more of a awaken my senses. Like what the hell? Like what did I walk into and why?
It
like,
depends on the variety, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
It's like walking
Yeah.
into a Blockbuster video. You're like, oh my god, what is that?
What is that smell?
What is that? Sugar?
He said blockbuster video.
Wow,
Head cleaner? I do
Blockbuster.
head cleaner.
You ever been sober and kissed somebody who had the line
Yeah.
poppers?
Yeah.
Oh, poppers. No.
And you sucked on his nose just to
No,
smell
you
it off.
When,
you
see,
went
Faye,
in
when you
and all you
kiss
smell was
someone,
fumes.
your nose comes in.
Thank you, Cameron.
You're welcome.
That was the worst joke ever.
I know.
Wow.
He really just tried to make a joke about me kissing people. Mind you, he's not wearing clothes and he smells, and I can smell him from here. All right, super devil. Let's go on to the next.
LGBTQ+ news is vital for our community and for the broader world as a whole. We have enough enemies at Fox News. Tucker, Sean, and Laura are loud. We need passionate allies. Happening Out Television Network, Queer News Tonight, and It's Happening Out are literally out of the closet and into the headlines. Our community needs your support. Like this broadcast and subscribe now to ensure the growth of the entire LGBTQ+ community.